What's going on YouTube? It's your man D Black back with another video. Today's I'm gonna talk about the MPC lineup. Obviously I'm gonna hit some stuff on the Key 61, the MPC X, and the MPC Live II, and kind of the applications for those different setups. Man, there's a lot of people that get under the comments, and everyone talks about the way that they use their particular gear, which is dope, man. The conversation in the community is dope. Everybody's using these products in ways that benefit them for their particular situation, and I think it's awesome, man. And again, everybody else has stressed this, but they all kind of give their own type of workflow in a sense, based off of the same software, which is interesting. And again, I'm gonna give credit, shout out to Akai again for that, for creating their own little setup. But yeah, man, let's jump right into it. Recently, because I've said this in a couple other videos before, I take the MPC X like on trips for my job. So I go like every other month. I'm out of town for at least a week or two for my job, and I was lugging around this MPC X like on the airplane. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be one thing if it was like locally, and I'm taking this huge thing to a local studio or somebody I'm collaborating with. Nah, like, I'm putting this thing in my carry-on bag, or not my carry-on, but my checked bag, in this big magma case. And it's just gotten to a point now, it's taking up way too much space in my carry-on bag. Or not, I keep saying my bad. Not my carry-on bag, but my checked bag. So I got a big duffel bag that I put all my clothes in, everything that's gonna last me for the week or two. And then I got this huge MPC X case. And I was doing it for a while for the sake of, I'm telling myself, don't buy an MPC Live, or, don't get an MPC one, because you already have an MPC X. So there's no point of spending any more, or finding a way like sell other gear. That's what I usually do. Like, I don't hoard gear. So if it's gear that I'm not using and it's just sitting around somewhere, I'll get rid of it to put towards something else. And I was like, nah, I don't gotta do that. I'm gonna keep my X. People complain about it being too big to travel with, but all you gotta do is put it in a bag. And I was one of them. I was one of those people. I'm again keeping it real, man. I was one of them people. Man, you could just throw it in a bag, man. At this point, I've taken that MPC X out with me at least, I would say, 12 times with travel, and I'm at a point I'm done with it. It takes up way too much space in my checked baggage. I'm talking about, like, I could fit more clothes, or I could fit other things in there that's important for my trip, but I got this big thing. And then also, I was taking these speakers here. So what are these? Sterling, these small little Sterling MX3s. So I was taking these and an MPC X inside of this big duffel bag that I check on, and that is just taking way too much space. And then I also got, obviously I got headphones, a couple other little things, and it's just taking up way too much space. So I'm officially done with that. MPC Key 61, that's not going anywhere. I'm not taking that on no plane. Now, again, local work, if you're working with, say I'm working with another artist, or I'm working with another producer, trying to collaborate on something locally, it's nothing for me to put the MPC Key 61 in a bag and then take it over there, because I'm throwing that right in the car. Same thing with the X. I could take that X and bring it to a local studio or something like that. Something that doesn't require me to, like, put this thing in a bag and put it on the aircraft or something like that's way too much. So yeah, man, let me know in the comments too how y'all use your stuff if you do travel. I'm agreeing with the people now, everybody that said keeping the MPC X just in their home studio. That's what I'm doing now. This thing, the X is no longer going on the road. It's no longer going on flights, none of that stuff. It's just way too bulky. Good piece of equipment, but it's gonna stay in my this is basically my workstation for in my room. Up in my room, I got another little studio in my room that I can, you know, get ideas down and like really produce. And I have a small like LPK, what is it, the LPK mini, something, I don't know, the small KEY keyboard that I use up there connected to my X, and it works fine. So that's where it's staying. Key 61 is going to be studio application. This is my bigger studio. I got my mixing board. I got my full drum set, so to make drum breaks. So again, all of that stuff is going into the board, which is why I have this board too. I have some people hit me up, man, why you got that mixing board that has all those channels? Well, y'all can't see it from here, but I got a full drum set mic'd up. I got overheads, the kicks mic'd up, snares double mic'd, all of that stuff. So I got a full drum kit here that I'm not a player, but I just do, basically I just do drum breaks. I'll record a drum break, bring it into my MPC, chop it up, do stuff like that. So I need these channels that I have on the 32S, and I'm gonna be expanding and getting maybe a couple more like iconic synths. There's some other synths that I've been looking at that I want, not workstations, but like actual poly synths, you know, or get, you know, just get a couple more keyboards and that synthesizers and that, even racks, even modules, stuff like that. So I'm looking to expand and get some more of that stuff. And then obviously using the sampler on the MPC Key 61, and then taking those sounds with me on the road. So I'm like halfway done copying the Prophet 10, like the full pure sounds. I'm going out from the Prophet into the MPC Key 61, and I'm copying everything. So once I got that down pack and perfected, I'll probably offer that online for y'all to cop, maybe like a low price. But again, it's gonna be sounds and patches that I've created on the sequential Prophet 10, and it sounds pretty dope. Anybody, if y'all know, check some of the videos out of some people playing that. The sounds are crazy on this. But anyway, let's get to it. All that to be said, right? I talked about the application of the MPC X, traveling with it. MPC Key 61, not traveling with it. But I got something. I listen to y'all, man. Y'all been putting me on. And we gonna just go ahead and do this unboxing, right? Let's go ahead and open this up. Got this in the mail today. All right. So this one I'm about to be traveling with now, man. I did have an OG MPC Live, like when it first dropped. I had got rid of it because I wanted that X. I was like, man, I need to get this X. Well, no, I had the X first, and then I got the Live, and then I was realizing at that point at my job I wasn't really traveling like that. So I was like, man, there's really no need for me to, I'm staying put. There's really no need for me to get the MPC, have the MPC Live. So I went on and just got rid of that. And I haven't gotten another one since. But now for the past, like, I would say 2 years, and for the next couple years, I'll be traveling like this for my job. So at this point, man, I went on and made the move. I got rid of some other, I had like 2 other little interfaces that I was able to sell. And then I also had a MIDI keyboard that I wasn't using. Once I got this Key 61, I was like, man, let me just get rid of this MIDI keyboard that I had. And It was an Arturia keyboard that I had, got rid of that. And that pretty much, between those three things, covered the whole cost of this Live II Retro. I went with the Retro, man, because I remember my MPC 2000 XL had this look when I was using that back in early 2000s. We talking like 2002 or something like that. So I was rocking with that. So this kind of brings back that feel. I want to see, you know, if it sparks some more creativity. But yeah, y'all, man, I listen to y'all, man. I've been watching y'all videos, man. A lot of y'all have said some good things about the Live II. I've never used it. I've heard people say the speaker sounds pretty dope in here. And I can put this in a bag. I can put this in my carry-on bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, this can really be in my carry-on and I'll be fine. It also has the built-in speaker, so I no longer have to take those speakers. And people said that the speakers sound good. Again, I just unboxed this. I haven't heard them. So once I get off this video, I'm gonna go ahead and plug this thing up, see how it sounds. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm gonna be rocking out with this. This is strictly gonna be for the road. Cause again, I'm on the road every month, at least taking a, you know, flight somewhere for work. But yeah, so this thing's gonna be by my side, man. I'm gonna be putting in that work. Are gonna be some beat videos. I'm going out of town here soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw a beat video up here probably in the next couple days, just making some stuff on the Key 61. And then when I'm out of town, if I'm not too busy, I'm gonna try to record some footage of me messing around with this Live II, man. I'm pretty excited. So again, man, get in the comments, man. Like, spark that conversation up. Let me know how y'all using y'all MPCs. Are some of y'all still taking the MPC X? Are you gonna be taking the X on road trips and all of that stuff? It seemed like I was the only one doing that dumb shit. Like, I've seen everybody else's videos. They like, man, the X stays here. So now I'm on that wave. So the X is gonna stay here. Like, I can't be putting that shit in the damn duffel no more, man. That's over with, man. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know how you use your MPC. Are you a person that's gonna take the Key 61 on flights? Are you gonna get a hard gator case for it? You gonna take that thing on a plane? Like, whatever it is that you do, let me know in the comments, man. Everybody's got their own applications and things that they want to do while using these different products, man. I'm curious to know, man. So let me know. Again, spark that conversation up down there, man. And just subscribe, man. If you want to see more content, I'm gonna keep pushing this stuff out. So yeah, I'll holler at y'all.